Alright everyone, Country here this morning. A little quick video. I have people ask me all the time how I make these little copper arrowheads. Of course, that one's not a little one. That one is actually a pretty big spear point. And that's more of a smaller arrowhead. These are just some of my bigger ones for large game, or for, you could even use them for fish. For spearing fish. But what I do is I take a piece of copper tubing like this, and I draw me a line across here for a straight line, and I take my little angle grinder with the cutting wheel and I cut it and open it up. Take a file, kind of clean off some of the burrs and stuff and clean it up a little bit. Then I take it and hammer it out flat, and you don't have to have an anvil. This is actually an old sledgehammer that I use to hammer on. So you don't have to have an anvil for it. Let's get a better look at that. An old sledgehammer, that works fine. Just something to hammer it on. Copper's pretty soft. Works easy. You can do that same thing with the steel tubing, like you get at the hardware store or the auto parts stores for making brake lines, or you could use the like the metal conduit. Any of that metal tubing and all works fine. And the copper is actually so soft that you can do it. You can cut it with your Leatherman tool. The little file and metal cutter on it works fine. If you didn't have that in a survival situation, this is the flat piece of copper, and you lay something down for a straight edge, and if you had a nail or a sharp piece of flintstone, and you just keep scoring along it, and then you can break it. And then you would take your head and also rub it on the stone until you sharpen it, and all that would work fine. The copper, I chose the copper. It's just a little easier to work with, and it's just as hard as steel. When this hits something, when it sticks something, it's gonna stick in. It's gonna penetrate. It's gonna do some damage. So it doesn't all have to be steel for your arrowheads. And be looking. I'll have another video coming here soon. I'm going to be making some more spear points and fish spear points. And you can see how I do them out of some other items that people just throw away. Stick around. Like my videos. Subscribe to my channel. You'll see me on YouTube. You'll see me on Rumble. And that's it.